Hi, I'm Jim Self with Mallory Marine, and today I'd like to show you a new heavy-duty gimbal bearing puller that's going to make removing a gimbal bearing easier than ever. Our gimbal bearing tool is very easy to assemble. First, all you do is thread on this nut onto the threaded rod, put on your thrust washer. Also has a needle bearing on here to help prevent galling. Make sure you properly lubricate that. Put the second thrust washer on, the sleeve. Then you slide on the puller plate. The key with the puller plate is when you're looking at it, is to make sure this hole in the plate is always facing to the right. This is used on the gin tube, and that is to prevent damage to the oil passage. Thread on your stop nut. The puller jaws. Now the puller jaw has this alignment rod here. This helps prevent a uneven pull and prevents damage to the gimbal housing. Slide it through the hole in the puller plate. Thread the rod into the puller. And then lock down the lock nut, and it's ready to use. Now to show how easy this tool is, we have a gimbal bearing housing here and a bell housing. Slide the tool through the hole in the bell housing, aligning the puller plate with the studs on the bell housing. At the same time, you're pushing this jaw through the gimbal bearing inside the housing. Once it's fully inserted, the tool's ready to use. Okay, to show what's actually happening as you use this tool, once it's inserted through the gimbal bearing, you take a wrench and you turn this threaded rod. As you turn the threaded rod, it expands the end of the puller jaw inside the gimbal bearing. The tool fully expanded is now pulling on the inner race of the bearing to give you a nice solid pull. Okay, now that you have the puller installed and the puller jaws fully extended, to extract the bearing, take a wrench on this puller nut, turning it until the bearing is fully extracted. Once you feel it come free, remove the tool. There's your bearing. There you have it. Our new gimbal bearing tool works on all Volvo, OMC, and Mercruiser models. It's a tool that's going to pay for itself in no time. For more information, go to our website at www.mallorymarine.com.